I thought I could trust my boss. I thought after 2 years of loyalty, I'd at least earn some respect. But one random afternoon, I overheard her whispering with another coworker. And what I heard turned my stomach inside out. She wasn't talking about business. She wasn't giving instructions. No, she was spreading a lie, saying that one of the managers at another store was my boyfriend, a married woman's so-called secret affair. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. I've been married to my husband for 4 years, a man who has stood by me, supported me, loved me with everything he has. And now, my boss was trying to drag my name into the dirt. For what? Gossip, drama, a cheap laugh. If you've ever been underestimated, lied about, or treated like you were disposable, stick with me. Because this one's for you. At first, I wanted to ignore it. I told myself, maybe she didn't mean it. Maybe I misheard. But the next shift, I felt the stares, the side glances, the way conversations stopped when I walked into the break room. And that's when the truth hit me. She wasn't just gossiping. She was planting poison. Every time I showed up at that other store, I felt sick. Would they think less of me? Would they assume the rumor was true? I started questioning myself, shrinking, avoiding extra shifts that I desperately needed. That's when I realized this wasn't just workplace drama. This was sabotage. And if I stayed silent, she would win. So I did what I do best. I paid attention. I kept my head down, worked harder, and started gathering everything I noticed. Every time she slipped, every time she said something that crossed the line, I built my case slowly, quietly, with patience that she didn't even realize I had. It wasn't long before I learned something important. This boss of mine loved to play favorites. She would bend rules for some employees, ignore protocols, and even cut corners with store operations, things corporate would definitely not overlook. I documented everything, timestamps, conversations, even witnesses who were tired of her games. And then, when I was ready, I sent it all in one clean, professional package to HR. No emotion, no finger pointing, just facts. When they called me in, I was nervous, but HR didn't ask me about rumors. They asked me about my complaint. They asked me for details, and I gave them everything. The fallout, brutal. 1 week later, my boss, who loved to gossip, was the one being investigated. She was pulled from meetings. Suddenly, she wasn't smiling anymore. Those same coworkers, who used to laugh at her side comments, they avoided her now. The whispering in the halls wasn't about me anymore. It was about her. And then, the inevitable. She was transferred, a polite corporate word for we're moving you before we fire you. Her shiny reputation, tarnished. Her credibility, gone, and me. I walked into work with my head high. The best part, HR made sure to clarify in writing that the rumors about me were completely false. My record, untouched, my marriage, stronger than ever, and my boss. She'll never know the exact moment she lost control, because she never saw me coming. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. Sometimes it's not about shouting in someone's face or getting the last word. Sometimes the sweetest revenge is letting the truth do the damage. I didn't just get even, I got better. If that revenge hit you in the soul, smash that like button. And tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying justice you've ever seen? Because trust me, karma never misses.